Hey Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your reading for the week of September 20th. We are going to do a past, present, and future reading for you, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, one in the beginning, one in the end, just to kind of start off your reading and to close your reading at the end. So let's see what's coming up for you, Pisces. You have the energy is gaining momentum and confidence is key to your success. So the energy is gaining momentum. I'm going to actually clarify this to get more details. The energy is gaining momentum. There is a conflict that you are trying to correct in your life. Okay, there's some sort of inner conflict here. We're going to go into your reading and get more details here, but it's all about managing something in your life. You're trying to grow something. You're trying to build something. And I feel like it has to do with tapping into confidence. New moon in Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. With the King of Wands, we have the confidence is key to your success on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. And you know, the Five of Wands here. So a lot of fire sign energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign or have strong Leo placements or just fire sign energy in your chart. So let's get into your reading. We have past, present, and future energies we are going to look at. So Five of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Devil in reverse as your past energies. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in your current energies. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in your future energies. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool and the Moon in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of stuff going on in regards to home, Pisces, in regards to wanting a new beginning. But having some fears and doubts, you're coming in this position, coming up in this position of not being in your power, not being in your truth at this time. And it's making you feel kind of unbalanced, like very, in the cold. Could be financially, for some of you it's health that needs to be balanced out. But there's some sort of situation here on the home front that you're wanting a new beginning on. Definitely wanting a new beginning. You have the Judgment here as well. King of Wands again in reverse. Six of Swords. There's something that you are hanging on to. There could be a person around you that you are having a hard time letting go of. Or an idea of a person that you're having a hard time letting go of. Or just something that you're clinging to that is just not helping you grow at this time. It's not helping you, or they're not helping you to be in your full expression. So Pisces, let's get into your reading. We have the Five of Cups here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Devil. I'm going to clarify the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. There's a lot of sadness and regret here, okay? There's a situation here that you still are having a hard time releasing. There's a strong focus here on the past. For some of you, there could be toxic patterns around this or just some sort of toxic behavior that was associated with this connection. An energy of not putting in the work here or not nurturing something is what I'm feeling for some of you, okay? There's something here that is keeping you stuck in the past. There's a lot of regrets and sadness about the situation. For some of you, you are dealing with here possibly a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be here, just Devil energy coming up strong. But someone here who, this situation still weighs heavily on your mind and on your heart here because it wasn't nurtured. There's something here that just didn't grow and it causes a lot of pain and sadness for you. Okay, there's a need to process this past. We have the Ace of Swords here in reverse, and clarifying is the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. You are trying to find a way to your happiness. You're trying to get to the truth of, you're trying to unblock here. There are some blocks here. There's some mental blocks here. And you're trying to work on getting to your, you're working on getting through and trying again is basically what I'm seeing here. You're trying again at happiness. You're trying to move forward again. With something. You could be working on something. You could be just trying to have a new beginning in life in general. but you are working towards your happiness. You are determined to get your happiness, okay? Or you were determined to get to your happiness. We have the Devil here in reverse as well. Clarifying, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Sun. You're recovering from something here in regards to happiness. Again, like what this reading is kind of like karma and, you know, learning from past and focusing on, it's teaching you something about happiness, Pisces. But it's coming at a cost for some of you. You could be tied up to something or someone here that is, it's just like this battle. I'm feeling this battle, and you're at a crossroads. You're at a kind of like at war with someone in regards to what happiness means. And you know, you have one vision of happiness, and this other person has another vision of happiness. Okay, for some of you, it's basically wrestling with your own mentality and fighting with yourself, okay? Trying to win at all costs, which is kind of making you, step into your ego. There's a lot of ego here wrapped up that you're trying to recover from. Someone's trying to get to a place of happiness, but it's kind of happening in an unhealthy way, which you recognize, or this other person recognizes, and there's recovery from this, which is good. There's this energy of like wanting to step away from this, because it's like fighting, you know, and battling someone who kind of sees, I just see this person here, there's someone here, this could be you or another person. I kind of feel like it's another person that kind of always needs to be right. And that makes them happy. That makes them happy to be like that. But there's some sort of recovery, or you're pulling away from the situation, or this person's kind of recognizing, or you're recognizing that this isn't going to work. So in your current situation, you have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. Lots of swords energy. So there is this desire to come together and work on something. There's a desire to collaborate and build something that is long-term, that is beautiful, that is like a piece of art, you know? Life can be a piece of art too. Life can be, you know, this masterpiece that we're working on. We're all working on our own personal masterpieces. So that is kind of what I feel for you. For some of you, it's not in regards to love. This is in regards to a project or something, again, a masterpiece that you're working on. There's a vision that you have that you need to do more research on, so that you can be in your full power, okay? Expressing your truth and getting to the truth and taking action here. It starts out with you needing to do your research, though. It's needing to level up here. You're ready to take some sort of action here, but you're going from Page to the Queen here. For some of you, this is tied up to another person, and it's like you want to collaborate, but one of you is taking an immature kind of approach, and one of you is like, you know, is kind of like leveling up and is very much in their logic and very much ready to express some kind of truth, ready to take some sort of action. And for some of you, there's one person wanting to work on this where another person's just kind of done and is ready to express that. There's an energy of cutting something out, okay? Maybe you're desiring to have a new beginning and you're cutting some sort of old idea, old way of being, old way of thinking out, okay? Next, we have the Seven of Cups. So a lot of confusion, a lot of decisions to make at this time. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. You have the World in reverse and the Lovers. There's something that needs to be closed out. There is some sort of cycle that needs to be closed out here, Pisces. Needing to take action, or you're just in this position of indecision and needing to take a pause, because there's something that's not kind of working out here. There's something that needs to be looked at again, okay? in regards to a connection. There's something here that if it's going to move forward, then you're going to have to bring clarity to the situation. There's some sort of unresolved issues here. I'm going to actually clarify the Lovers, because there is a decision that needs to be made. There's a lot of love in the situation. There's also this, a desire on your part possibly to get to your truth of what makes you happy. And you need that, because you need to get out of this, you need to get out of your head is basically what it's showing me. Okay, so I feel like what this has been saying so far is you have one idea of happiness, and there's another energy around you. It doesn't have to be one specific person. It could be other people, because we have the Five of Swords, we have the Five of Wands. There could be other ideas, other energies, other opinions, just other people who are interfering in your vision of what happiness means to you. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Death card in reverse. We have the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. This just slipped out of the deck, so I'm going to take it. Learning, just learning more about yourself, staying committed to the path. You're ready to have a new beginning in some regard. You're ready to build stability for yourself. You're ready to go on an adventure and to soak up everything that you can possibly soak up, because you're done getting stuck. You're done with the stagnation. You are ready to expand. You're ready to really, dream again and get inspired again. I feel like for some of you, you have been so stuck in your head and in stress and in, the mundane, that you haven't had time to dream. So it's time to expand and, get into that energy. For some of you, it's someone who's been waiting for you to offer love, who's committed to you, who's showing up for you. This could be you showing up for the other person, but someone here is possibly waiting for you to show love, I guess, Pisces. Next, we have the Knight of Wands. So let us clarify the Knight of Wands here. Fire sign energy for some of you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be you wanting to go on a new adventure. You're manifesting something. You're trying to find a way out of your mind, is what I see here, because you have this vision of the Ten of Pentacles. There's a strong focus here too on material. So if you are intently focusing on the material, sometimes that creates more lag. Sometimes when we're too close to a problem, it creates more of a delay. So this is about having the powers of manifestation, but using them correctly. Where are you so stuck and focused on an issue that you can't seem to get into this, energy of having a new beginning and going on the adventure and just experimenting and playing? Because that's kind of what needs to happen at this time. Like, you're so focused on growth that it's detracting from this energy of play, is what I'm seeing. Like, you have this vision for where you want to be, but getting there is feeling a little bit chaotic to you. We have the Ten of Swords next. So there's some sort of ending here with the Judgment. It's funny because the Judgment popped out just like 2 seconds ago. I put it back in the deck and it came out again. So definitely wants to be seen. And we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands here, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. It is reversed. There is some sort of ending. There was something here that was painful, that you are kind of done with. This is an end of a cycle here, okay? And a new beginning here. You have the Judgment card. There is some sort of rebirth happening. There's a need to trust your intuition at this time, Pisces, and a need to open up, okay? Someone is being defensive here because either you're not opening up or vice versa. There's some sort of imbalance here, which is causing this feeling of an ending. because there's two energies here that just are not on the same page. I see you wanting to have a new beginning. Your new beginning might look different from this person's new beginning. This person has a different vision from you, I feel like. They are on the defense. They have a different vision. They're defending their own thing. For some of you, this is all you. This is all you who's basically done with the situation. You're done with the situation. And you're like, I'm going to have a new beginning. I am possibly keeping my ideas to myself, or needing to really trust myself at this time and defend those ideas and defend myself. It's time to defend yourself, Pisces, possibly, because there's this energy of being misunderstood and constantly leaning towards one person's vision when the vision that you have, even though it doesn't resonate with the other person's vision, we always have to come back to ourselves. That's the only way that we are going to be healthy and aligned, if we are operating from our highest self, right? Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So definitely an energy of independence and just feeling really good. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this need for you to get out of this dependent energy. You're trying to find your independence. You're trying to have a new beginning here. You're really building something long term. You're thinking about it a lot. Sometimes, you know, again, you've been possibly, you know, depending on people. You've been depending on a connection, depending on other people around you. And that's been making you feel really, really, you know, not powerful, just really in the cold, you know, not supported. Even though you have support around you, maybe you're depending on another person, but that doesn't make you feel supported. It just makes you feel like someone who is, what's the word? Like charity in a case, in some case. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. Like, you're feeling kind of like a burden in some sense, Pisces, but really you have this power to really get, you've Nine of Pentacles power here, right? It's pre-Empress energy. You have everything that it takes. It's going to require work. It's going to require you to control a situation and to get really clear on your emotions. Tap into, you know, what you know to be true to yourself. Pisces is highly intuitive, so tap into your intuition. Trust your intuition at this time. Sometimes you might feel like, because, you know, water signs, well, it depends on what else you have in your chart, but, you know, I'm getting a softer energy for you, and water signs are soft. They're emotional, very flowy, very, you know, just very in the feels. And sometimes that can make you feel like you don't have enough power because you're not, it's not like you're charging forward. You're kind of in the divine feminine, I feel. Not every water sign is, again, it depends on what else you have in your chart, but I'm feeling really divine feminine for some reason. So I feel like no matter what your gender, tapping into that divine feminine, the creativity, you know, nurturing, growth, abundance. You know, we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. This is your energy. She's reversed. So it's time to tap into that. Realize that you have more options available to you once you are true to yourself, okay? So I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you to close off your reading, but this is a reading about happiness, Pisces. This is a reading about trusting yourself and knowing that you can express yourself and be true to yourself and still maintain relationships. You don't have to sacrifice yourself or sacrifice your vision for another person. So Pisces, to close off your reading, your dreams need a practical plan, and don't let pride get in your way, okay? The answers you need are coming. Be bold and make the first move. So this is all about taking action, having confidence, really grounding yourself in your visions, still maintaining room for these visions to play out, okay? It's not all or nothing. And things are going to work out for you. The answers that you need are coming, okay, Pisces? So that is what I have for you. Really beautiful reading. I hope this resonates and helps you to some degree, and I will see you on the next one, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching.